look amazing. That's
Is Kate?
She wants to know if she should get a little closer to us.
Should she get a little
She
closer?
can. So the soda.
I mean, I need to.
No, you don't have to. The frame is perfect.
Okay.
Are we live?
You are.
Oh. Well, hello guys, and welcome back to our show. I know we were here yesterday, so you get a second treat. I'm Digna.
And I'm Sabi.
And we are
The Social Soda.
We are here with the beautiful Kay mcCunis. Thank you so much for having us, and we love your new spot.
Thank you.
Where is it located at?
It's located at 1315 St. Joseph's Parkway.
I love it. I love it. So it's close to, it's right in
Medical
downtown.
center,
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So I actually really like this location.
Yes.
We were talking earlier, and I'm just like, it has such positive
It's
energy.
serene, it's calming, and it is beautiful.
Beautiful. So we are going to get into the history of you, how you got started with all this. You are, what is,
I'm an aesthetic nurse.
yes.
Sorry, guys. So we can read our comments.
Okay, no problem. So you are an aesthetic nurse. How long have you been doing
I
it?
have been a nurse for over 28 years.
Okay.
I was a geriatric nurse for 18 years. I ran Alzheimer's units and assisted living units, and then decided to step into the aesthetic world, realized that I have that touch. And I've always been a real artsy person. So that's why my motto is when beauty and art come together as one. So in my studio, you're going to come in and be treated like a piece of art.
Ooh.
So that's what I do, and that's why everything in the studio is something that we've made with our hands.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, creating a beautiful face, it is an art.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get it done at the right place, that's why you come here.
Absolutely.
You might not have those beautiful results.
Yeah. I will say anybody can inject something, doesn't mean they should have that in their hands. So it's real important to choose wisely.
And I think that a lot of people have had really bad experiences when they're going to discount,
Right.
fillers and,
That's
just
scary.
like-
I don't even know. I don't know why people would buy that, like on Groupon or something. I mean, not to discredit them, but I mean, that's something you're injected into your body, especially your face. People
Yes.
see that first. You would actually want to do your homework and make sure that someone is, certified. And I want to brag on you a little bit because you are one of the top nurses, and you've been, you were nominated 2015, 16, 17, and now 2018.
Yes, by aesthetic everything.
That's amazing,
pretty
guys.
amazing.
If you need any kind of credentials or credibility, you got that. If you're nominated, how many, like 5 years in a row?
That says a lot.
That's amazing.
And I think that it's because you take it on it's an art aspect of it, because a lot of times it's like, well, and I feel like we have evolved, because back in the day it's like people used to look like so plumped up,
Yes.
and it's like now it's like, okay, people are like learning the ways, and I'm pretty sure that it's people like you that actually say it's like, no, sometimes less is more.
Well, because you sculpt the face.
Right.
It's not just about injecting it and making it look plump, like you said. You
Right.
sculpt, you make cheeks, jawline. Like you can even do that with the nose without having to have like a rhinoplasty. It's crazy.
Do you guys do that also?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
That is amazing.
And there's a lot of good providers out there. I would say that you just want to make sure you choose wisely.
Yes.
Do your homework.
What are some of the services that you do the most in here?
Dermal fillers are probably the most.
Okay.
But we also do hormone replacement therapy with pellets.
Okay.
We do laser. We do laser lipo, Botox, Xeomin.
How does the laser lipo work?
I have two physicians that do that. So what they do is that they go in and remove the fat with a cannula, and then they come back in with the laser and tighten the tissue.
Oh, nice.
So it's a conscious sedation. You're not knocked out.
Wow.
So that's another procedure that's done.
Is that a highly successful procedure?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like if you work out and you just got that little stubborn fat, and that's
Right. That's body sculpting. It's not for huge amounts. I don't think that's ideal. It should be weight loss first, but it definitely has great results.
Now, have you seen an increase of male clients?
About 30%.
What?
About 30%. Because men care about what they look like.
Yeah.
A lot of men are on the market.
Yeah.
There's a lot of single men out
Mhm.
there. Like divorce rates are at alarming rates these
exactly.
days. So, you got to get yourself
You know what? And I'm kind of happy that they are doing this. That they can feel our pain. You know, it's like
Right.
we've always been like so conscious about how we look and just making sure that we're staying fit and et cetera, et cetera. There's so much time and effort that gets taken into it, and sometimes men don't understand. So I'm kind of glad that they're actually taking
and I
doing
think
it too.
and I think it goes back to what we were just talking about earlier about the men went off to work, and their only main focus was work, bring home the bacon, and then the woman was taking care of the household. So they weren't thinking about, hey, I need to look handsome.
Well, because nowadays women don't need a man, so it's like
Very
they
true.
You gotta
don't
step
need
up
a
your
man.
game.
So it's like you act up, I'm taking off.
because as a woman, you do your duties, but you still manage to keep that look. You still look pretty. You still want to look attractive for your husband or your partner. But they probably wouldn't. They'd come home, shower, they're done for the
Because
day.
she's gonna be there no matter what.
Yeah.
But I would say you want to invest in yourself. You're the most important investment.
That
The most
is
important
so,
real estate
so
you
true.
got is you. So why wouldn't you invest in yourself? You take your car and you get a car wash. You vacuum it out. It's no different than.
That is such a great way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And we were talking about that you like to take patients who've been that have HIV/AIDS, and you were talking about your background that you started with geriatrics, and so you have a big heart. You love to help people.
That was my love, was geriatrics. It still is my love.
Is that what impulsed you to start participating with the red production?
I met Boy, and he had such a great cause, and I have helped patients like that, so it just seemed perfect.
So you were doing this even before the red production came along. That's really great. So
Right.
how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for about 10 years.
And tell us a little bit about what you do
Yes.
exactly when it
So,
comes to the AIDS patients.
Volume, replacement volume. As they go through the disease process, they waste away. The soft tissue waste away. So you're putting volume back in. It's like deflating a balloon. No different than if you have a disease or if you're just aging. We start out like a balloon and we deflate.
Yeah.
Start like a grape, we end up like a raisin. So it's no different whether it's a disease process or aging.
Yeah.
So you're putting that volume back in. So that's basically what I've done.
Now, for those that don't know, what exactly happens when somebody is HIV positive or has AIDS to the skin that is?
The skin becomes dehydrated. It can become almost just weathered, and you're starting to lose soft tissue. Your fat pads under your skin are starting to separate, and you become skeletal.
Is that because of the loss of collagen?
Loss of collagen.
Because HIV attacks the immune system, so then they can't produce the
Right,
collagen.
they can't. Exactly.
That keeps the youthful look
the
to our skin.
plumpness.
What would you say? How do they feel when they have kind of that life given back to them?
They feel amazing. Just like when you put new mascara on, you put new lipstick on, you can take over the world, right?
I know.
Because we feel fabulous, or we have a new top. So different, but you're wearing your face. You wear your face every day.
Wow, that just makes my heart feel like
I know,
it's a
it
huge
really
thing.
does. And I mean, the fact that you do this and you do it for free to a patient, and I know that really changes their life. I know that really, because you already have the whole world against you, what it
You do.
feels like.
People judge you.
And then to be, not detectable and still feel like that, I mean, that must really take a toll on just like your heart. So you're pretty much helping just solidify it and give them their complete life back. So that's beautiful. I love that.
I love the way you said that.
Just the way she said it sounded
Yes.
great.
Oh, thanks. But I mean, it's true. So
Yeah. You give people their life back. Make them feel whole again. They feel normal, like they probably would have before they knew they had the disease.
And whether you have a disease or not, your skin does waste away. We do end up losing volume. So it makes anybody feel better.
Yeah, and that's so true, because sometimes I'll look at myself and I'm like,
That's where we start.
start doing this. And I mean, I'm only 40. I don't feel old, but I do, you do start to notice from when you were 20, 30, you see, I'm like,
Well, we all need a little something, something.
Yeah.
And who knows what it may be, but we all need a little something.
Gravity is not our friend.
It's not. From our head to our toes, girl, it all
Oh my gosh,
drops.
sometimes I'll stand in the mirror and this is so silly and I'm sorry that I'm telling you guys, but I'll be like 20, 30. This is what I look before gravity, and then this is what it's like with gravity. I'm like, I need to stop.
Funny.
I'm
No,
such a
I do
dork.
that too. I do that too.
But it's
Now,
true.
question. Okay, I know this is kind of a silly question, but like, since you have been in the industry for quite some time, do you ever just like go through your day and be like, oh, I wish I could just do a little this, a
When
little
you
that.
when you look at people, when you're just randomly looking at people.
It's like, oh, I wish I could just do a little bit of this. Yeah, I would too. So, that is so funny. That is so funny. So, okay, so we are going to be at the Red Production next Friday, guys. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, please do. Now, you are going to have some merch, some little goodies in the giveaway bags. What are we? What are
We
we?
are on the giveaway bags. We're going to have dermaplane, which is, have y'all had a dermaplane before?
No.
Where you remove the fine vellus hair off your face.
Ooh.
It's amazing. If you've never had it done, you probably have some, didn't even know you had it.
Well,
It's crazy.
Digna has no hair.
Oh, but I
so-
do have like fuzzy, like,
That's it.
yeah, I have fuzzy on my face.
But I have a lot. She knows. I have a lot. So that would be amazing. I'd love to try that.
So what are the benefits of taking off the little hairs?
So it actually also removes some of the dead skin.
Perfect.
So your skin pops and glows when you put your makeup on. Your
Oh.
makeup will not sit on top of the hair. It's actually on the skin. So it really makes
Girls
your
like
skin
that.
amazing.
Is that the reason why sometimes makeup can look a little cakey?
Yes. Because think about it, it's not going on the
Light bulb just went off. Light bulb just went off.
Absolutely. It does
That
make a
is
difference.
that I can see that. Wow, oh my gosh. I'm
And we
like,
also have, I'm doing a basket as well.
Okay,
From
what's
the
that
a
Raffle
about?
giveaway?
It's going to have
Ooh.
Versa, which is a dermal filler, and it'll have some skincare products and a dermaplane and probably a facial cleanse.
Oh, nice.
and I want to ask you about the fillers. For people that are considering it, is Botox for all over the face? I've heard that you should just get Botox from like maybe here and fillers from the cheeks down.
So Botox on label is nose up. Okay.
Nose
On
up.
label. Off label is nose down. So I mean, I do advanced techniques, so you can put it several places. You do it for master muscle.
I
for
do that.
clenching.
I
You're a
do it.
clencher.
Yeah, I'm a clencher, so I do.
So you can do it for that. You can do it for sweating.
I've
Whether
heard
it's your
that.
armpits, your groin, your head, you can do it for that.
Now, have you ever treated anybody for migraines with the
Yes.
Botox? You have. So has it been successful? Because
Amazing.
really,
Do you
okay.
get
Well,
migraines?
no, but my girlfriend actually has severe, and sometimes very debilitating. So I sent her a link, and I was like, hey, maybe look into this.
Mhm.
So glad to know that you do have
Definitely
testaments.
works. So that's
I-
really great.
I get them from time to time, but I don't think I get them often enough.
Oh no, she's on
Probably
medication. She's had CAT scans. She's had
Wow.
everything. I mean,
So it's definitely a great alternative. Try it at least and see.
and that's what I told her. I was like, you know what? It wears off. It's like if it doesn't work for you, then. at
And,
least
and
you
that's
tried
so
it.
true. It's temporary, right?
I'll say the
it's-
good thing about any neurotoxin, whether it be Botox, Dysport, or Xeomin, is that it's temporary. The bad thing is temporary. You have to maintain it. It's face crack. That's what it is. Keeps you coming
face
in.
crack.
It's not gonna get you rich, but it
And
keeps you coming in.
what is the amount of time that it lasts?
Usually 3 to 4 months. So the more
Okay.
you do it, your muscles break the muscle memory, and that's the goal. So you want to maintain it so you break the muscle memory, so you don't have to do it as often. Everybody's different. Some people are more expressive than others. But Botox only relaxes wrinkles, where fillers replace lost volume. So lost
Okay.
volume can be under the eyes, the temple, can be the nose, can be your lips, can be your jawline, can be your hands, your décolleté.
Oh my gosh, that is
If
so
you have a
many
divot, if you
multiple
have a
uses.
scar, I mean, there's lots of things fillers can be put in if it's done right.
Mhm.
Wow, I would have never thought about the
Earlobes,
hands.
a boob job for your earlobes.
That's what I was gonna
Mhm.
ask about earlobes because I've started to experience like a little weird sagging.
Well,
on
you
this
wear heavy
earlobe.
earrings, so
Yes.
your hole can pull down. So if you put a little filler around the hole of the ear, kind of like a donut, it
Yeah.
actually plumps your. You don't want Buddha ears. You just want a little bit. But
Oh my
I
gosh.
guess like painting that picture. You're
Mhm.
putting a little pink there, a little red there, a little blue there to create that masterpiece.
You truly are an artist. I
That's
mean, the way you talk about
amazing.
it, you can definitely tell.
Just because my daughter made fun of me last month when I was visiting her about my ear, this one, she's like cracked. I'm like,
That's probably where the baby pulled more.
yes, probably.
A lot of people have their earlobes even ripped out from the kids
From
pulling
babies,
ears
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And we also fix earlobes too. So people that have gauges, for
Yes.
instance, we have gauge regret, just like tattoo regret.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've,
You can
I've
fix that as
seen
well.
I've seen the damage that it does,
And it's bad when they're really big,
scary.
but you can fix it.
Yeah,
So we
I've
do that as
seen
well.
some.
Wow.
I love plastic surgery. I love injectables. I love all of that stuff. So I'm like constantly like just like looking at stuff. And
You know what?
That's
What
really
makes
cool.
what makes me so excited is watching the before and afters,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because I see, the before and after, not just aesthetically, but the personality. How some people just open up and they change
It gives
completely.
you confidence.
Because I seen I know of a girl who I first met her. She was so shy and timid, and then she had a procedure done, and she's like a whole different woman. I'm like, who are you? She's like confident, and like her pictures, her snaps, everything is. She's just like, she owns it. She's so confident, and it's a beautiful thing.
And that's what it should be.
yeah, and I think I love the fact that we're getting away from the. It used to be kind of like taboo to get fillers and to get plastic surgery, and I'm glad that we're moving away from that because there are certain things that we can't do, we
Right.
can't fix.
You can't fix,
With
right.
doing a couple exercises or this or that, and it's just the nature of nature that things are gonna start to fall apart. Things are gonna like start to like get a little hollow.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think it's beautiful. If you feel beautiful on the outside, sometimes you feel even more beautiful on the inside. It shouldn't be dependent on
No.
how you look on the outside, but
And I would say that when you have something done, it should always be because you need it, not
Exactly.
because your boyfriend, not because your
And
girlfriend,
thank
not because
you.
your mother. It should
Yes.
be something that you
And
want.
thank you.
One thing that I wanted you to clarify for the viewers is that whenever women, mostly women, I would say that we're talking about Botox, girls will say, "Oh, I'm not gonna get that done until I actually need it," but it should be preventative, right?
Preventative, absolutely. It should be preventative. So you can actually have it. I mean, it depends if you start having wrinkles at 20.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends on when you need it, when your facial volume loss or muscle movement has changed. It's actually up to, I mean, I've treated somebody, my youngest patient I treated was 16, and he had a really deep indentation between his eyes and, or his forehead. And he was antisocial, didn't want to be around anybody in high school. So finally we filled it, and it gave him a whole new lease on life. Because now that wasn't there, people were looking straight at that, and they really probably
Well,
weren't looking
yeah,
straight
and
at
I
that.
can imagine that kind of looks like you're kind of upset.
I mean, you could put 2 quarters between it, so
poor.
so it was a real confidence issue for him.
Yeah.
I feel like I needed Botox at 15 because I've grinded my teeth since I can remember. Like, and mine expired, so I need to go. Cause I was like, babe, I think it's time. So, but it's such a good. It's such a. It's.
Well, you could do facial slimming. So someone that grinds and clenches, you put in the master muscle instead of you aging with the square face. You age with the heart-shaped face.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it can definitely be done, and you can really feel that almost instantly because when you clench, typically your traps are sore, your neck is sore, you have the tension, you're building
I
up.
started clenching because of my braces, and I would wake up and my mouth would hurt because I would feel like I would do this while I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And I only started doing that because of my braces. So hopefully I have my
Yeah.
last month. Thank God.
I've
So
always
I hope I don't
clenched.
keep doing that.
When I think, I play with my fingers and I clench. Like that's how I process stuff. so yeah, well,
And in our culture, we're so expressive when we speak. So we raise our eyebrows, we
Everything talks,
furrow
yeah.
our brows, and we're like got hands up, and it's crazy. So I feel like maybe a lot of we have a lot of like expressive lines just because we talk with our bodies. So I was I'm excited. I would like to try more of the Botox in the future, and let's see how that works.
yeah, definitely.
Have y'all done it before? Have you done it?
I've had Botox on my jaw. I get it pretty regularly. I haven't done it in, oh my gosh, like maybe 7 months. So I can feel it. I can feel it coming back. I've had fillers underneath the eyes, and life's been crazy. So I'm letting myself go.
You are not.
I'm looking. I was like, I can see it right here.
I actually had a Botox for the very first time. I think it was a month or 2 ago, and that's because I won a giveaway.
Mhm.
And but to be honest, I don't feel that I notice a difference. Do you notice anything?
Yeah.
Do you see
I do. It's subtle. Yeah.
Okay.
Go like this. Yeah, it's subtle.
So I did experience a slight headaches afterwards.
You can have that side effect.
Yeah, and I was like, why does my head hurt so much? And I was like, oh wait, okay, maybe that's why. But and the only reason I tried it was because I won the giveaway. But because I had I think it's because of sun, like whenever I'm standing, even if I'm not trying, there would be a line that would go across on the top of my forehead. But I'd actually would like to experiment a little bit, maybe go down here on the crow's feet or something like that. I don't know.
It brightens the eyes when you do the crow's feet.
Because I'm sorry, like my daughter, she's probably like, Mom, stop talking about me. But she's the one that makes fun of me. Like, Mom, your eyelids are tiny. Or Mom this. Mom, like, stop. You're like messing with my self-esteem
Right,
here.
you're complex.
Yes. But yesterday she did say, Mom, your lips are so pretty. I wish she liked
You do
she
have
said
great
she
lips.
says she likes my Cupid's bow.
No, you
nice
do
little
have
bow.
great lips.
So she's always like, maybe I should like try it on the eyelids or something to open up my eyelids. I don't know.
It makes your eyes brighter.
Does
Does
it
it
really?
I was like, does it really? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so maybe definitely we'd probably I'd like to try that sometime in the future and see the difference, because I know that it helps with like makeup applications and everything just comes on
Smoother.
So I'd like to like try that one.
I definitely want to try the dermaplane too, because I would like to see what
Yeah.
I do.
Let's say hello to a couple of people that have tuned in. And Mr. Frank Chapa has tuned in. Thank you so much, sir. Curtis.
Curtis, he's gonna be at the reproduction.
Girl, yes, I made sure that he's
Hey,
going to be there.
he asked if there was beer. I said maybe we can like smuggle you in a little 6-pack. I think he's thinking more of a 12-pack.
He's so silly. He asked Eric yesterday, he's like, what do you wear to this thing? And Eric writes back, he said, cargo shorts, New Balance, and a NASCAR shirt, because he's like, total redneck. He's like, oh,
Eric.
He's like, don't forget your New Balances.
Can't forget those.
Pedro said hi. Pedro is watching Rosa,
Hey, Rosa,
Manny Castaneda, Jay Hernandez, Virgie, and Luis Gar.
Lewis is watching us. I don't know. He's Frank's best friend.
Okay. Well, anything else that you want to add, Kay?
No, just when you're ready, come in and I can do a complimentary consultation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then what is your website? How can they find you? All of your
It's KM
Mhm.
K at kmantiaging.com.
okay, and your social media handles?
Do you want us to
Do you want us to
My what?
You're so like Instagram, Facebook.
Oh,
She's
yes.
like,
Instagram,
she's like,
Facebook. I'm like,
excuse me,
yes.
what did you
I
say?
didn't know about that. Instagram, Facebook.
That's the fancy
Facebook.
lingo.
Okay. Perfect.
And we'll make sure to include that in the description so people can click on the links.
And we'll also add your phone number to the office here so that people can make
Okay.
appointments. And I mean, just come see her. As you guys can tell, the way that she talks about a face as art, I mean, that's who you want touching your face. That's exactly the type of person that you want touching your face, not just somebody that's going to pump out as many people in a day as possible. That's not who you want
I
touching.
would say we're not McDonald's.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
And you don't want that for this type of service. You want to
Because
make
there
sure
have
you're getting
been
the
a
best.
lot. I mean, hello, we have shows like Botch that you can see that it's like sometimes you don't know what people are putting into your face. Stuff
Very
starts to migrate, and then it's like blah. So
Well, not only that, the substance that they put in your body that's not even supposed to be in your body. That
That's
people
not
have
FDA
lost.
approved.
People have lost their lives
Yes,
because of
very
that.
scary.
So I think that's one thing that puts off a lot of people from getting things done, because they're afraid of putting the things in their body because they don't know what it is. But you are certified, you've been nominated. I mean, your work speaks for itself, that people, they know that will be in good hands. And we're going to come and get something done
Yes.
eventually so you can see.
befores and afters. So, well, awesome, guys. Okay, so we are gonna sign off here, and we will be live again on Sunday. Is that
Yes.
correct? So we are gonna be live again on Sunday. I know you're getting a lot of us this week, so But then we will go silent for a week. We will be doing watch parties, so please make sure you tune in. This is going to be one of them.
And I want to invite everybody. It is a public event. That Hail to the Queens is a public event. So it's going to be held at Eagle Bar in the Montrose area. And Miss Kiki, one of the performers, will be there. And Boy would be there, and Michelle Tello, Miss Houston will be there, and we're honoring our queens, which we have drag queen, drama queen,
All the
beauty
queens.
queen, and just all queens in general. If you feel like a queen, then this show is dedicated to you. So, and it's just gonna be a fun, event.
It's like a Sunday fun day, guys.
Yes.
Just kind of going out with a bang. We are coming to an end with the Red production before we pretty much.
It's gonna be the last
Yeah.
episode of the introduction series to the Red production. So we just kind of want to end it with a bang and have like a little fun Sunday fun day.
Exactly. Because start Monday. It's roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty and get this event on the road.
And everybody participating in the event has worked so hard, with promoting and
It's this
filming.
Sunday, right?
Yes, this Sunday. So it's just a day to relax and let your hair down and just have a drink and have a good time before the event
Or 2,
on Friday.
or 3, or 5.
Whatever you want. And because the event is already this coming Friday, May 24th. If you have not gotten your tickets, please, guys, get your tickets. We'll also put the
Eventbrite on there.
link.
$25 and $50, guys. Come on. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
going to be
Very affordable.
If you do the $50, you get to meet the amazing Miss K, and you can talk to her about all your beauty needs, if you want to, and you can and you will get the goodie bag.
the goodie bag, guys. Yes, I mean, just the goodie bag alone, just on the stuff that
It's
you are
worth thousands
offering,
of dollars.
that's more than $50 right there in itself. So
Well, the great thing about the goodie bags, everything's tangible. Not just what I'm giving, but everything's tangible.
There's
It's
a
not
lot-
just cards.
No, and there's a lot of other
stuff.
wonderful gifts in there besides
Mhm.
all the amazing stuff you have to offer. So it's a win-win.
yeah,
You get to drink alcohol, and then you get to have Light Bites by Edwin Henderson, Chefs in the
amazing.
City, and his energy. He is such a good humanitarian. He loves to work with his community. He does so much, and you get to talk to us.
Yeah, you can chat
Your
with
girls at
us.
the social
Take a
soda.
picture.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be Nicholas Wynn, which we had on yesterday. You get to see all his
yeah, he
beautiful
might
pieces.
stop by on Sunday. He said because he'll be in the area. So I would love it if you'd come out, have a mimosa with us. That would be so awesome.
There's going to be 80 pieces of his fashion displayed on the runway on Friday. I'm sorry. That's amazing. That's
I know,
6
your
years.
stuff is amazing.
It is amazing. It is amazing. So, guys, you are
Yes.
going to miss out if you guys do not get your tickets. Don't miss out. And then we will be selling tickets at the door, but they will be more expensive. So
Not-
save
not
yourself
so
a couple of
much.
dollars.
Yes.
So-
Not so much more expensive. but
No, but still, save a few dollars. Make up your mind. Just
Plan ahead.
put it on the books. Pick your
that,
outfit.
that would
and
be the
let's
right
go.
thing. Plan ahead.
Let's go.
There's plenty of parking, guys. Don't worry about parking.
Yeah.
So the venue has plenty of parking, and it's going to be a great event. There's going to be a lot of great pop-up shops. So just come and have a good time.
Yeah, come ready to shop and spend some money, okay?
Have some drinks and mingle.
Yes. So, guys, thank you so much. We will catch you again on Sunday. And we love you and goodbye.
Bye, guys. Until Sunday.
And it's a wrap.
So y'all need to decide when you come in to do a dermaplane on you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.